Hello and welcome to another episode of Hold My Whistle. Today's day is August 23rd. I'm Paulo.
I'm Foy.
And we're talking about Hold My Whistle podcast. Made it to 1,000 downloads. We got Rivalry Week and college football is back.
It's the best time of the year.
I'm more excited for college than the NFL.
I'm always excited for college football. There's so much more involved, I think, with just the entire game. You know, you got the fans, like 100,000 people in the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
And the tailgating and just the followings in general.
You know, and a lot of these kids that are playing college football, guess what they're wearing? Sleeves.
Yes, they
compression gear. HMW 40% off your compression gear from sleeves.com. Check it out. Sean, we just had a game last week. You wore an arm sleeve matching our pirate colorway, and with the Jolly Roger, you finally got it for game one.
Oh, yeah. It came out really good. I was really happy with it. I sported it. Got a couple of comments, couple of shout outs on it.
It's a little different. You stood out.
Yeah.
You look good.
Yeah. Made me feel like I was a little more invested into the game.
Oh, yeah. People are like, look at that guy. He looks like a winner. Maybe I should go to sleeves.com.
I think so. I think that's the message I was trying to send.
It was pretty impressive anyways. Yeah, so, and now it's like your favorite gift.
Oh, yeah. A favorite gift to myself.
Yeah.
My custom order.
you did buy it for yourself. But they come in such a small package. You're like, hey, I'm buying 4 or 5 items. I bought a couple headbands, a couple arm sleeves for us. And it came in an envelope.
Yeah, I looked at the same thing. I'm all, there's no way
all of it. They forgot. They messed up my order.
Exactly. It's only one.
And all of a sudden, here comes just sleeve after sleeve after sleeve coming out. So for me, I'm thinking stocking stuffer.
Oh, it's a great idea.
Christmas, Easter. You know, what's coming up? Oh, you want trick or treat?
Hey.
Here's a little trick or treat sleeve.
Yeah, they have the face mask. You know, the skull face mask.
You could just use it for a costume.
Yeah.
I just saved money on costume.
Wear a hoodie and put a sleeve face mask on.
And you know what I hate about Halloween costumes is you buy them and they're only good for that one day. I just spent $50 trying to look like Batman,
right?
With the abs
and its plate, and it's never going to fit again.
And then I busted the rubber band on the side because I'm a 2XL, 3XL,
maybe.
I'm wearing a compression Batman shirt,
and he's stuffed in it.
Oh man,
that's not a good sight.
No, but yeah, hey. Get your sleeves for multiple reasons. Check out the website, sleeves.com. Use our promo code HMW40. Most of the time, at this time, we'll be talking about drinking whiskey.
Yeah. It's kind of late tonight. But
we got a lot of things to do. And, you know, it's a big game for us as coaches this week. And we like to drink and celebrate. You know, when we have a whiskey, it's more of a congratulations, good job. Or, you know, you finished a long week of work. Here's a whiskey. And we're not really feeling like a whiskey today.
I had plenty of whiskeys earlier.
And you got a lot of things going on today. It was a long day for you.
Oh, yeah.
So before we started podcast, we have been addicted to the new energy drink that's everywhere.
Yeah, Bang energy drinks. At first, I was a little skeptical. You know, you started it with the peach mango, and I didn't really like it, you know, and then...
I go tropical fruits.
Yeah, it was kind of sweet at first, and then a lot of the guys I work with, you know, we worked the graveyard shift, and... we're always hitting those doldrums about 2, 3 in the morning, and it's need a little pick me up. So everybody comes in drinking these things, and my favorite is it's called Purple Haze. Tastes like Diamond Tap.
Yeah.
If you remember Diamond Tap, it was the best. It was the best tasting medicine ever.
No, you just bought me a champagne one, but the amount of flavors they have.
Oh, there's like 20.
When you open the fridge door at the liquor store, or the grocery store, when you buy some. It's like 2 or 3 rows full of different flavors.
Exactly. I actually, find myself in a conundrum. I'm just like, oh, which one do I get? Because my favorite is the Cherry Blade Lemonade.
It's really good.
That's my favorite.
I do like that.
And the Purple Haze. It's like neck and neck.
I really want to get sponsored by them, but right now it's just like, for how many energy drinks we've drinking in our life. And like, I go on tangents.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the year, I'm not an energy drink guy.
Yeah.
Football season, I might need a little pick-me-up. We're handling a lot of things. Got to be here, got to do that. But, I started off being, obviously, everyone I think was a Red Bull guy at one point.
Yeah. I'm a fan of the newer Red Bull, the flavored Red Bulls.
Was it yellow?
The yellow citrus something or other.
Okay.
Yeah, the yellow one was big for a while. But before that, I was all about the sugar-free Amps.
Amp is, when I started working the late night shift, Amp is really good. I like that citrusy flavor. And, Dale Jr. Once he got sponsored by Amp, I tried it out. I'm a big Earnhardt fan.
Okay, I'll give you that.
It's pretty good drink, but I remember when Rockstar came out, it was on. I had a Costco card. I bought a flat of it.
Getting the 48 cans of the 20
I used
Rockstars?
to be a server at an Italian restaurant. I'd buy the flat, and everyone would give me like $2-3. I'd be like, I'd still win and make money at the end of the night.
Exactly.
But everyone would be killing Rockstars.
Oh, dude, I like the Red Punch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Red Punch ones. Those are good.
Then the energy drink turned into a cocktail.
Yeah. You drop like the regular Rockstar. You get a shot of Crown Royal, drop that in a little Rockstar. Oh, man. You go through that bottle of Crown Royal in no time.
So have you ever run into the guy who's just like, I need an energy drink just to get my day started?
Yeah.
It's like, man, I have a Nas for breakfast. And for lunch, I go 2 Monsters.
Have you
ever, for a long time, my buddy EC, who I used to coach with out at Live Oak in West Valley, we were low carb powder blue Monsters with the twist off can because you could save it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too bad for me, and it was a lot. It was the biggest can at the time.
Yeah.
Big cans always grabbed my attention. Huge cans.
I can't even spit out my sentence. Holy shit. No. I don't really drink them for the energy boost because I don't think they give me energy. I drink it for the taste.
Remember when they all tasted like Starburst or like a candy we grew up with?
Do you remember when they just tasted like dog shit? I mean, they were all bad at one point.
Were they? I don't know. I think I avoided them and just pushed them off to the side and found one that I liked.
Yeah.
But I never had a Nas like I've never had a 5-hour energy.
I have. Those are okay. I mean, you pound a couple of the extra strength ones and you'll get a little boost, but
when's the last time you just had a cup of coffee?
Oh God.
Actually gets me sweating.
Breakfast last week.
Oh, you did one?
Yeah, I had a cup of coffee and that was the first time in at least 5 months, 6 months.
The original energy drink.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee.
I do that, man. For me, it's more of a laxative than an energy drink.
That's the way most people do it. It's just kind of out of habit and to get the day started.
I think that's just good way to cut some weight. Just drink coffee.
Yeah, right. But I'm drinking the purple guava pear. As weird as that sounds, it's quite delicious. Actually,
you went tropical.
Yeah, I did go tropical.
Let's get tropical. Wait, and you grabbed me the champagne.
Yeah, you said go crazy with the flavors. I mean, they got a cotton candy flavor. They got a root beer flavor.
Isn't that insane?
I mean, it's just...
I want to start mixing them now. I want to do champagne and get an orange flavored one and make a mimosa.
Do they? I don't think there's an orange flavor.
Oh, well.
A straight orange. Maybe you should email them.
I'll see. I'm all about combo and flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, sponsor us. We drink you. And we love your big cans, Bang.
Yes. Thank you, Bang.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's get right into the show, Sean. Hit me with your starting lineup.
All right, this week, it took me a little while to think of a good one. And, Paul and I's pregame for our podcasting night, we'll go upstairs, we'll briefly go over what we're going to talk about.
Very brief.
Very brief. We try to keep it as unscripted as possible with just a few bullet points. And Paulo's been watching this Dance Dance Revolution show.
It's World of Dance.
Oh, World of Dance.
AKA the J-Lo show.
Exactly. And my starting lineup this week is J-Lo. Oh, man, did she look banging on tonight's episode. She got her hair pulled up, ponytail. She's looking like Jenny from the block from way back in the day. I mean, God, how old is she?
40 plus.
Mid-40s.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Smoking hot. And, God, they should have no other host besides J-Lo. Because nobody's looking at Neo or the other guy. I mean, what the fuck is his name? Does anybody even know?
I don't know.
You don't even know.
Yeah.
He just kind of stands and dances around a little bit. And then Neo with his fucking hat.
The best part of the dance is when they cut in between like the boring part of the dance and they show her reaction.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, this dance crew must be good because she just started smiling and J-Lo would make her reaction makes the dance even better.
Dude.
But I got you addicted, didn't I?
Just to watch J-Lo.
Or is it her? It is her, huh?
It's got to be J-Lo. And then another funny thing about J-Lo is allegedly on the VMAs, I didn't watch it, but she won the Video Vanguard
It's
Award.
the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. It's like a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah, but I didn't see it. I heard she looked great. But there was a funny thing on Instagram that we'll post afterwards.
It's like a cholo.
Yeah,
J-Lo's getting cholo love.
It's hilarious, and the dude talks shit about A-Rod, and it's pretty funny.
But have you? I don't. Because I follow A-Rod and J-Lo, but A-Rod's Instagram has been blowing up because all he's doing is videoing J-Lo doing stuff. They're on vacation. They're playing with their kids. So even at the VMA, A-Rod is filming her on stage at the VMA. Like, that's going to make, I don't know if he's trying to get views, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to find J-Lo's performance on her Lifetime Achievement Award. You don't need to record it on your phone, A-Rod.
Yeah, and this isn't the first time A-Rod's like...
Is he a creepy boyfriend?
I don't know if he's creepy or if he's just dating people who are bigger stars than he is.
Well, I think this, dating J-Lo is putting him, I think we talked about this earlier. He's not a bad boy anymore.
No, he's
a good guy.
He's softened up and he's trying to fill that good guy role, like you said. The whole Madonna thing. She was.
Did you see what she did yesterday at the VMAs?
No, like I said, I didn't watch it.
Dude, she came out looking like she was part in the movie like Fifth Element. I don't know. I just saw the picture. I didn't even.
She wore the white like lacy.
No, she had intense like clothes on and like fake dreads and just totally over the top. It was insane.
So
she looked like an alien. She dressed like an alien.
Cool. Good for her.
Or a hippie with a ghillie suit.
She probably smelled.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Madonna. The VMAs. When's the last time you watched the VMAs?
Oh God, probably
when J-Lo wore the green with Diddy.
No, that was the Emmys.
Was
thought.
it? Oh,
it was some other award. Probably the last VMAs I watched was when the Beastie Boys performed "Sabotage" live.
Sabotage?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's a long time ago.
That's my favorite Beastie Boy song.
Oh, I like Intergalactic.
Yeah, what? That was the only good song on that album.
No, Beastie Boys, man, what a good band.
Yeah, a good band.
I love that in Sabotage, they would actually play the instruments.
Yeah.
They were a band.
They were a band that could rap.
Yeah.
And that's hard to find these, especially now you got these mumble rappers and don't even get me started on that because it's all trash. In the infamous words
so you're
of
telling me
Rekka, trash. They're trash.
Absolutely. Overall as a genre, trash. But you're telling me that not one time, not one beat. Like you'll be bouncing your head and you'll be like, oh, it's pretty good. And then you hear the mumble rap and you're like, God dang it.
It's a Kodak Black song. I forget the name of it. It's on my phone, but the only reason I like it is because it's got a Ghetto Boys beat from early 90s. They sampled the beat from the Ghetto Boys.
And I love 90s hip hop, like 90s rap. It's like
nothing beats it.
It's best storytelling, best lines, best diss records. Like the diss records that's happening with Drake and whoever else cannot compare to the diss records of the 90s.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
People's careers got ended.
People died.
Oh yeah, that too.
People died.
It was some real shit. Nowadays, it's like everybody's a keyboard warrior. Dissing them on Twitter or fucking Instagram or something. But,
yeah. Oh, sad face on their Instagram post.
But yeah, J-Lo, my starting lineup.
God, I love her. Do you remember her in Anaconda?
Oh, dude, that was a great
That's probably
movie.
What everyone's going to remember Selena, but Anaconda, you got Ice Cube and J-Lo, and she was looking good in like the Laura Croft shorts.
Yes, she was with that booty. But you mentioned Selena. Everybody remembers her in that one red like.
It was like a purple.
Was it purple or maroon?
I don't know. I also remember her in
it was like a romper before there was rompers.
She was wearing like tight jeans in one with a bustier.
Ooh.
Or I forget. It was part of the movie.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever watched that.
I always like
to finish.
Everyone, the number one scene in that movie is when the lowrider pulls off the bumper and the cholos are like, hey, this bumper was pulled off by the bus of Salinas. Best ever. If you don't remember that line, then you didn't watch the movie. So, hey. All right, my turn. My starting lineup is Dez Bryant, ex-Cowboys, wide receiver. I'm watching the TV show Hard Knocks. I'm HBOing. I don't have to steal it. This is one of the first times I ever paid for HBO for the whole year.
Ever in your life?
Yeah, I don't think so. I just would have to go to my friend's house and watch it. My parents were not HBO people. If we got it for free, that 1 week of the year.
Kind of like when you got the Stars Encore package
That's
for
what
a
I'm
weekend.
talking about, yeah. But now I have it. Right, I'm an HBO subscriber. And Des Bryant comes into Cleveland. He's meeting everyone, shaking hands. He goes into every part of the facility. He's shaking all the players' hands. They have a barber shop. He's like, hey, I'll get faded up soon. This and that. And then I think he listened to our podcast. And he listened to me. There's a couple people who've already been listening to me, you know. And he got the hell out of there. He didn't sign. And so all that's saying is like, maybe you don't draft him in your fantasy draft this year. And maybe he gets picked up a little bit later, but he still has a chance for a decent career. Yeah, because if he signed up with Cleveland and committed to them, it would be over.
Career suicide?
Death. He's still valuable. He might make it for a couple more years. So for me, that was a great business move on Dez's part. There was a lot of facade in Cleveland. It looked good. The facilities look good. You got HBO cameras. Hey, maybe I could get popular again. Des Bryant says, no, I'm out. That's a good starting move.
Sure.
You're on my lineup, Des Bryant.
Good for you. Des Bryant, to me, he just seems like that locker room guy that's just not good for any team.
It was funny, too, in the episode that the Landry, the GM for the Browns, and he's wearing this horrible gray sweater he's been wearing every episode. People are they're mocking it. And he's got his, Moneyball, smart guys. They're like, guess who has the most receiving touchdowns since 2012? And, the GM and one of the other coaches start naming off Jordy Nelson and this guy. They're like, no, he's coming today, and throws down some paper with stats, and it's Des Bryant. I'm like, that means nothing.
Zero. Yeah. Ask him how many touchdowns he's caught in the playoffs.
Is that Tony's fault or Dez's fault? Both. It's a collaborative.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
It was a team effort. But as far as business, I think it was a good job on Des Bryant for getting out of Cleveland. A lot of people could get stuck there.
Yeah.
Shoot, LeBron got stuck there I don't know how.
He had to single-handedly try and rebuild that city.
Oh, yeah.
Which he did.
Dude, you put HBO cameras in front of me, I might not leave.
Why? That's free pub, dude.
And HBO, before Netflix is the truth. It still is.
Yeah, it was HBO and Skinamax, dude. That's all there was before you had all these fancy movie channels.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my starting lineup, Des Bryant. So let's get into riding the pine, Sean.
Sit down. Sit.
All right. Breaking news. I want to say it came out today.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a no-brainer. Urban Meyer suspended 3 games. It's like, I respect what Urban Meyer does. He's a winner first. The dude goes to programs and he wins. He did it at Utah. He did it at Florida. He's done it at Ohio State. He gets great players. He surrounds himself, for the most part, with good coaches, except for the guy that beats his wife, and kind of turns a blind eye to it.
Well, he kind of did I'm not going to say Joe Pa because that was way worse, but he tells the AD or someone above him, and they expect him to do something about it, and it's kind of over with. He passes it down, right?
Yeah, he passes the buck. The thing is Urban Meyer's kind of always been involved in scandal, everywhere he goes. I get it. Everybody does it, but you would think by the third time you get popped, you try and figure out how to sweep that shit under the rug a little better.
Well, how is this worse than tattoos for Jim Tressel?
Is it? I mean,
well, I think that NC2A has a big thing with paying.
Yeah,
we're not professionals anymore. You just paid an amateur athlete, right? It kind of ruins that. But beating a woman,
yeah,
it should make you a pro criminal.
Yeah, it should definitely set off a lot more alarms than what it did. And what was it, 2015 or?
Oh, a while back.
It was a while back.
She just brought it back again, though. It was.
Well, yeah, because she had a restraining order or some legal document to keep him away or something like that. And how is that not brought to light sooner? I mean, how do you keep this guy on staff? How do you look in the mirror every day and know?
But he's fired though.
Yeah, he was let go, but it's just, come on, how long did it take?
Right. So what trips me out too is this is the first time I've heard of a college coach being suspended for just 3 games. Has that ever happened before? It's been fired or
Yeah.
I've never heard 3-game suspension. Is this the NFL?
Yeah.
Like, how does the NCAA or was it Ohio State came up with this?
No, I think that's directly
From
handed down from the NCAA. Yeah.
Because I've never heard of a 3-game suspension.
3-game suspension. He's on administrative. He was on paid administrative leave.
Yeah, he was getting paid.
Yeah, so it's just, come on. I mean, what kind of message does that send?
Oh yeah.
I mean, but it's in the news every day now. You look at guys like pro athletes every day. There's something about domestic violence or this and that. It's like, dude, at some point you got to figure it out. You don't hit women.
No.
I mean, holy shit, it's not a hard concept. You know, whatever you want to say, it's not acceptable.
Yeah, is being a football player really, like, do you have to rage out that hard?
I mean, not everybody is Steve Latimer, okay? And if you don't know who Steve Latimer is, watch the program.
If you've been listening to this, you know who Steve Latimer is.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you don't do that. I mean, holy shit. And a lot of these guys probably, I mean, not to stereotype the NFL, but a lot of these guys are, you know, mama's boys, raised by their mom only. And it's like, I'm sure
What do you mean stereotype? Who are you singling out, Sean?
Just NFL, because it only seems to be the NFL.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
And it's just, I'm sure everybody's mama told them, you don't hit girls.
Oh, no.
At some point in your life, you've heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that. I'm sure you heard that.
Absolutely.
You don't hit girls. And,
No.
You know, it blows my mind that.
Well, and then the other thing, too, is so Urban Meyer, and I think it was the athletic director, he got suspended 3 games, and they make a statement, and they apologize to everyone but the girl who got beat up.
Right?
It's like, come on. You don't even feel sympathy.
Yeah.
There should be, first and foremost,
Yeah.
all our condolences or whatever, not condolences, but you need to apologize or
Address the issue
first.
Yeah.
You know, this was wrong. And, you know, we're trying to fix it. You know, there's no real fix for this. You know, hitting a woman, it's abuse.
Yeah. There's no coming back from this. I mean,
right.
And then you think long-term
But they don't
effects.
even, they're talking to Ohio State fans like, hey, sorry guys, I'll be back.
Right? It's like,
Ohio State fans aren't tripping. They might feel for this year, but guess what? Ohio State's going to find a coach. They're going to have someone. Buckeye Nation is one of the strongest football communities ever.
Yeah.
And they'll bounce back from it.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to address the victim in the situation.
Yeah, I don't know where they were going with that. NFL dude's fired, right?
Oh, easy.
You know, it starts with the top, and we have a saying, you know, shit rolls downhill.
That's just a good coaching saying.
And it starts at the top. I mean, so he only gets suspended for 3 games. What happens to the next guy somewhere else? If the next head coach gets fired for that, how is that legitimate?
Oh yeah,
they set a precedent.
He knew about it, and he didn't do the appropriate things to get his coach. Well, I think that guy's dad got Urban into coaching. Was his first
I didn't
mentor.
Read that.
I remember there's a lot of like circle, he knew this guy and helped out that guy, and now he couldn't really get rid of the guy's kid. And so,
all right.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's my riding the pine.
Urban Meyer.
Riding the pine.
Sit on the bench.
Paulo, who do you got?
Okay, so again, this is kind of reverse. My starting lineup is a guy who isn't even playing in the NFL. My riding the pine is someone who isn't in the NFL. My riding the pine is someone who won a championship. But it's kind of a downgrade. My riding the pine is Ronda Rousey. Okay. Talk about a fall from the top or rolling downhill.
Yeah.
Like shit. And it's not bad, but she just won the women's Monday Night Raw title.
You go from being the
UFC champ,
the undisputed champ,
the face of the whole thing, for company.
For women's fighting.
You're in movies. And she's promoting every kind of company. She's not just
beating people. She is wrecking.
It was seconds. Remember when I was like, I've been in 8 fights and I've only fought for barely over a minute.
Yeah.
It was insane. She was the best UFC female fighter for a point.
She got caught. She got dropped. And then she basically turned into an older Chuck Liddell. He was wrecking people for like 3 to 4, maybe 5 years. And then, he started getting dinged a little bit.
Well, the game changed too.
Exactly.
The game, but Ronda just...
When she got that first L, it was downhill.
Oh my gosh, what a knockout.
She lost her edge. Or I don't know what
she
it was.
turned into a sad panda instantly.
Oh, she didn't know.
She went to hiding. She hid.
She couldn't handle losing.
Oh yeah, it was really bad. And so then, hey, guess what? She's on the climb back. She gets in a couple more fights, never really wins again, or never wins again. And so she decides to go into the WWE.
Yeah,
it's like, I'm going to travel. It's a carnival show. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I'm a childhood fan of WWF.
yeah.
I'm a huge Ultimate Warrior fan. I've been Macho Man Randy Savage for Halloween at least 2 times.
Great photo, by the way, of you as Macho Man.
Oh, I go in full character. I love Macho Man. He is the guy.
The cream rises to the top.
Oh, I heard you use the Ultimate Warrior line. Was it yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
I was talking to the JV team, and because varsity starts early because my freshmen get out later. And the Ultimate Warrior, before he passed away, had like a small reality show where he's like training kids. And a kid says, "I can't." And the Ultimate Warrior just completely turns into character. And how many years?
52 or 50.
50 years. Fucking I can't.
We'll post a video on Instagram.
Oh, it's so good. Anyways, someone must have told you I can't. And then you hit him with it. I heard it 50 yards away.
I was so pissed.
That isn't that the worst when you're coaching? You hear it and I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I love the WWE. And Ronda Rousey's in it. And so I see her match. You should see her makeup. It's horrible.
She's dressed like Rowdy Piper, isn't she?
Well, she got Rowdy. Before he passed, he kind of like was like, "Hey, you could use my name. It's cool." And so she uses kind of like the logo and the colorway, but she looks like a weird 80s villain.
Really?
Her makeup's all crazy, and her hair, she's got like, try to get a weird design on the side, and it's painted, and then she's talking shit in the middle of it. Like, you know what I used to like about Ronda Rousey? After a weigh-in and she do that face-to-face, she never talked. That's not the Ronda I knew when she was a competitor.
Yeah.
Now she's like, "You want me to slam you?" This and that. And I'm like, oh my God.
Who is this?
Don't get me wrong. One of her moves, her finishing move, it's really fast and powerful, and it's pretty cool. But the makeup and the Ronda, not the Ronda I know to be, is like in the ring, and it's not that fun for me.
Now it's
and I'm a fan of women in wrestling.
Yeah, you can almost say the same thing with Brock Lesnar. I mean,
Brock jumps though. Brock is just you want to see him because you don't see an athlete that big,
dude, and he goes back and forth, back and forth. I'm sure he's making more money in the WWE.
Well, he's got a fight coming up with freaking Daniel Cormier.
He is. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He is fighting him.
Dude, he bounced back. He has a title fight.
Yeah, I mean,
he has a title fight in a couple months. It's insane.
And the thing with him is like he doesn't seem to lose the edge either way.
Yeah, well, he's just you have to see him. He is a phenomenal. Well, I wouldn't say phenom, but it's a once in a lifetime type of guy you're gonna see.
I just remember him fighting Randy Couture. I want to say it was the first time, and he's like mounted on top of Randy Couture, bouncing his head off the mat like a basketball. He's got those big meat hawk hands, just pummeling him off the mat, and it was like, wow, that's gotta hurt.
Oh yeah, I remember when he tried out for the Vikings. But he's done like he tried out for a pro football team.
Yeah,
he was a champ in UFC.
Did he play college football?
No, he was a wrestler.
Oh, okay.
He wrestled for Montana or Wyoming, one of those, or was he Oklahoma State? I don't remember, but he was a dude.
Yeah,
I think he's from Montana. He wrestled for Montana, and I think he was a national champ. Big time guy.
My favorite Brock Lesnar line was after. I think it was after his first fight with Randy Couture. He's like, "I'm going to go home. I'm going to have a Coors Light, not a Bud Light because they won't pay me shit. A Coors Light.
Super funny.
And have sex with my wife."
Yeah, he's insane, dude. And he went and when Daniel Cormier beat Stipe, the guy who's defended more heavyweight title fights than anyone else, probably the greatest heavyweight. You didn't even know about him. Because he's just not that popular. Doesn't have a lot of bravado. Daniel Cormier talks about Brock, and Brock comes in and starts pushing people and starts turning it into a WWE moment and start talking shit. It's he
definitely knows how to sell the hype.
He's selling the fight. It's already bigger.
Yeah.
Than what it means. And Stipe says like, I'm the greatest heavyweight of all time, and I can't even defend my title.
right?
Because Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of Brock Lesnar.
He's
That's
going to sell
exactly-
more tickets.
Absolutely.
It's all about a business decision.
Yeah. So Ronda Rousey's in WWE. Can't even sell are ticket sales going out the roof for her?
I don't know. It's
Probably not.
It's probably the same because, the following for WWE's grown exponentially since I was a kid.
It's gone away, but I think it's not going to go anywhere.
It's more accessible.
Yeah.
They go to more cities. They have more live shows.
But now she's got to travel the world, the nation. And she's, for me, riding the pine.
Yeah.
I don't want to see her.
No.
So that's that.
Let's get into the show.
Absolutely.
We hit a milestone this past week.
We did it
1,000 downloads.
in 14 episodes.
Thank you to all the viewers, listeners, subscribers, all you guys that follow us and give us the downloads and listen to our stuff. We appreciate that.
Yeah, so it was real funny because, we work the grave shift and I get off of work like at 8 in the morning and I check where our downloads are and we're at 998. And I'm walking in front of this couple, I don't know if they're a couple, but they're definitely like work flirting. I'm married now. I don't work flirt anymore. But maybe I had a girlfriend at one time and I had a job where she wasn't there and there was a girl I would flirt with.
Sure.
You always had a work flirt.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's what I see in front of me as I'm walking to the parking lot. And I don't even ask their names. I'm like, hey, guys. Because you know how I strong arm people.
Oh, you're the best.
I do it. Hey, can you guys do me a huge favor? Hey, I have a podcast. What? What's up? And they knew what a podcast was. They were young enough, so it was perfect. I was like, guys, we are 2 subscriptions or downloads away from 1,000. You guys want to be 999 and 1,000. And the boyfriend or the male in the work flirt is like, oh, yeah. And he knew Randy. And I was like, oh, yeah, he's got Cinema Adventures, but this is the,
He's our producer.
This is Hold My Whistle. He's our producer, but this Hold My Whistle, we're doing pretty good. He goes, okay, yeah, I'll get you, download you. I've heard about you, I think. And he goes, but can you do me a favor? I'm like, what do you want, a shout out? He goes, no. Talk about the Steelers. I said, deal. Let's talk about the Steelers then. This is for you. I don't know your name.
That makes it even better.
I don't know her name, but this is the work flirt couple walking to the parking lot for me. This is for you. I believe you guys are 999 and 1,000. So, Sean, hit me with one of your favorite. We're going to let's see if we can knock it out in 5 minutes or if we go on a tangent.
Yeah.
Hit me with a Steelers memory.
Favorite Steelers memory. Probably when they drafted Troy Polamalu, like most recently.
SC guy, that's your dude.
He what a player he turned out to be in the NFL.
Top 2 safeties of all time.
Just a phenomenal athlete, could play the whole field.
2-time Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, I mean the dude just balled nonstop.
Best hair in the NFL potentially ever.
Ever? Yeah, that's a fair statement.
Yeah,
I think that's a very fair statement. The dude just played like he could play at the line of scrimmage. He could cover you deep. I mean, he could run. There wasn't much he couldn't do. I mean, there's a ton of recent Steeler memories.
Potential Hall of Famer next year.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree. How does the dude not get in?
Right. One of my favorite Steeler memories is I fell in love with NFL films. And the intro to NFL films was Bill Cowher talking to Greg Lloyd, kill the quarterback.
Yeah.
I just was like, who's this guy, Greg Lloyd? He used to wear the 90s plastic face mask.
With the bar down the middle.
Freaking shoulder pads. And remember, he'd be like hyperventilating, breathing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the guy.
Well, it was him and Kevin Green. I mean, they were
intense
just
sons of guns.
crazy dudes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you look back at the all-time Steelers, and it's just the list is exponentially long.
Well, then I mentioned to you, like, what was the stat I tried to tell you? Like, do you think career-wise, or like since the Steelers have been around, at least in our lifetime, that they've been a top 5 defense forever?
Yeah. When were we talking about that?
It was just
recently,
last week or
very recent.
But easily in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Top 5 defense every year.
I'm sure there's a couple where they weren't, but defensively, well, before they lost their most recent defensive coordinator, Dick LeBeau, who's now
legend,
who's now in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Dick LeBeau was a genius, a defensive genius, the way he ran
guru.
things. Yeah. I
Blitz specialist.
And he really utilized that amoeba front. They have 8 guys standing at the line of scrimmage just out of position, and, at the snap of the ball, you don't know who's coming, who's going where, and it worked. You know, you
Yeah.
put guys in positions to be successful, and it was fun to watch. It was super creative, especially at the highest level.
One of the funnest defenses to watch for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they brought pressure from everywhere, and you just didn't know who was coming.
Yeah, Dick LeBeau is a legend. Well, let's talk about head coaches. I think the Steelers have only had 3 head coaches since they've been around ever. Yeah, Mike Tomlin, Bill Cowher, and the guy from the 70s.
Chuck Noll.
Chuck Noll, yeah.
Yeah. Can you name another one? Is there another one?
I don't know.
If they only had 3 head coaches in their entire franchise?
If you're a head coach, like, talk about career move. Like, if you land the Steelers job, you're going to retire there.
You might as well, or you're really shitty and you get fired.
Yeah.
I mean, it never really seemed to miss a beat.
The Rooneys don't want to,
Is it the Rooneys?
they
Okay.
own the Steelers.
All right. Yeah, if you get hired on as the Steelers head coach, you better be good because you got a big chunk of time to hold
And
up.
think about it. And those 3 coaches have Super Bowls, right? Bill got one.
Bill got one.
Yeah.
Bill got one. Chuck Noll won 3, and then Tomlin's won 2.
like 4 or 5.
Did he win?
Yeah.
Because they've won 6.
Bradshaw. Oh, yeah. I think they got 4, and then Roethlisberger got 2.
Yeah, because did Bill get one with Roethlisberger?
No, they lost one. I think
They lost to the Cowboys in '94.
Green Bay. I think no. Didn't Brett Favre beat him in '97? Yes, he did. I think they had like Rex. No, I forget what their quarterback's last name was. It wasn't Rex. That was the Bears. But no, they lost one in the '90s. But yeah, that's coaching there. Do you know who one of my favorite players though in the '90s? Again, once I found out about NFL films, remember Cordell Stewart?
Oh, Slash.
Slash. Oh, dude.
I just remember Cordell Stewart from May. I mean, I remember him in the Steelers, but to me, when you say Cordell Stewart, you got to go back to that '92 Colorado Buffalo team with him and Rashawn Salam.
Yeah.
And that
Highlights.
Crazy end of the game Hail Mary play to win. When you say Cordell Stewart, that's what I think of.
Yeah. How about best first cool sports commercial with Mean Joe Green and Coca-Cola? Thanks, Mean Joe. They probably are in contention with most Hall of Famers too. They're probably up there.
They're definitely top 5. Just a recent tidbit for me would be, Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's been the number 1 fantasy receiver for the past 3 years. He was the number 1 fantasy player for the last couple years. And now he's on the cover of Madden. I mean,
Madden curse.
If you believe in the Madden curse, I mean, if you're a Steelers fan, I might be a little worried.
I would be concerned.
He's already had a little muscle tweak in camp, and he's missed some time. Believe me, the Madden curse is real.
Oh, yeah.
Every once in a while, you get lucky and you avoid it. But look what happened to Peyton Hillis.
That was a fluke.
Exactly. And look what happened. Where is he now?
And
Gone. He's dead. Or at least his career is.
Let's talk about Steelers running backs. Franco Harris, the bus. Right now they got Le'Veon Bell. They've had an awesome backfield for a long time.
Yeah. They seem to grind it out.
Willie Parker was pretty studly too.
Willie Parker came out of nowhere, out of Iowa, and he tore it up for a while. The bus. What do you say about the bus? He just the consummate ground and pound.
Dude, that guy was fun. You've never seen a big guy that light on his feet.
Oh, I mean, just
and
looking
then he would
at
lay
him,
down tracks.
Yeah, just looking at him, it's like, dude, how does this guy do it? He's kind of tubby, but he'd get in the open field and he'd put a move on and he'd drop the shoulder on you, and it was impressive. I mean, being a Notre Dame hater, I had to give it to the guy. The dude was a stud.
And I heard he's like a really good bowler.
Really?
Oh yeah, I watched the Lifetime, the life of the bus.
Oh, the football life.
Yeah, football life.
You mentioned Franco Harris, the immaculate reception.
How crazy is that? That there's no camera angle of the ball touching or not touching.
Well, if you go by the rules from back then, it should be the immaculate incompletion.
Well, why? If there's no,
because back in those days, if the ball was deflected,
oh really?
You were not allowed. If you caught the ball off the deflection, it was deemed
you can't tip drill it.
Back then, yeah, you couldn't.
Oh wow!
So that's the
what a blow up hit that was too. Jack Tatum.
Oh, lit him up.
Oh yeah.
I wonder who was the guy that got hit?
Who cares?
Yeah,
talk about hitters. Two for the Steelers, like Mel Blount. There's just big hitters all over.
Yeah, Mel Blount laid it down.
Oh yeah. How about is there amazing weed in Pittsburgh?
Oh, there must be.
Another receiver just got caught smoking the weed.
Eli Rogers, 1 game suspension. You
Yeah.
know, smoking the herb, the cannabis herbis.
Who else has been? Didn't Antonio get caught smoking? Santonio Holmes.
Santonio Holmes.
Santonio was smoking.
Did Plaxico get busted? No, he just shot himself.
But there's always been like some herbals flying around Pittsburgh. Was it? Wait, Le'Veon.
Yeah,
Le'Veon. That's who it was. Yeah.
He likes smoking the herb. Just something about Pittsburgh. Guys getting popped for weed. You know, the NFL should really be like the NBA and just turn a blind eye to weed.
Yeah.
It's
steroids. That's something.
Yeah,
performance enhancing. Like,
sure.
Well, if you don't have a major injury, like I'll give you had an ACL tear or your arm's broken.
HGH.
Cool.
It's all about the recovery.
If there was no injury, you test positive,
I get that.
Banned.
Yeah, I get that. But it's like weed. I mean, to me, for the NFL, weed is a much better alternative for players than using the synthetic painkillers.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys have problems sleeping. They're just beat up. You know, you smoke a little grass and you feel better. You know, it's like...
What do you know?
I don't, but, you know,
exactly.
the proof is in the science.
Okay.
Right? Am I wrong?
I know. I as far as what I know, because I don't know a lot about the subject, all right, is that I would never take pills. Pills is just such a worse option.
Oh, it just kills your body. And then you get hooked, and then it's all downhill.
I hate seeing people stuck on painkillers, man. It's the worst.
Yeah, just let them smoke weed. It's better for everybody.
I'm getting depressed now. Thanks. Oh, weed could get you depressed too.
Yeah,
it could be.
Yeah.
See, this is what happens when you get 2 people to download your podcast and then make you talk about Pittsburgh. Hey, this was for you. You know, that was our Pittsburgh Steelers talk. Thanks for downloading.
999 and 1,000.
Yes,
we appreciate you.
Work flirters. All right. Hey, well, so college football is kind of back, but for us in San Ynez, it's a big week for us. We have the second longest rivalry in California.
I think it's 3rd or 4th.
I'm going to say second.
I like saying second.
It's pretty good. We're not the first. We don't want that kind of publicity.
Yeah, no. We'll hang in the wings.
Since, what is it, 70 plus years?
No, I don't think it's mid-50s to 60s.
70 plus years, guys. Okay. We've been having a rivalry with Carpinteria High School.
Yeah.
And so that's what's happening this week. In light of that, let's talk about some of your favorite rivalries. You know, one between me and Sean, you know, our college Sean is a big Trojan fan. He's SC all the way.
Yep.
And I'm a Bruin. UCLA.
Paul likes to 8-clap.
I like the 8-clap. It's a party. I like being around educated people.
And you're saying
it makes me feel smart. Not as... Come on. The academia at UCLA is way better.
Oh, no way.
For how many Ditsy Blondes get into USC?
Dude, USC is way more prestigious.
Let's talk about how many criminals have come in out of USC compared to UCLA.
Just because
Steven Spielberg. We could go Jim Morrison with the Doors. We got artists. We're just full of artists, intelligent people.
What's this we shit? You never went to UCLA.
I'm a fan.
I
say we don't bring the we stuff. You know how fans say that.
USC had John Wayne.
Okay.
Can you beat the Duke?
Can I?
Top the Duke.
Steven Spielberg.
Fuck Steven Spielberg. He ain't John Wayne.
Jurassic Park. Come on. Forrest Gump.
John Wayne.
Oh, come on. Yeah, who else? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At that time, Lou Alcindor. We got the best hippies. The best hippies.
You've got better basketball. I'll give you that.
Oh, we're the
John Wooden.
Best coach of all time.
John Wooden.
Best coach.
The basketball coach.
Yeah.
Basketball coach. I don't know. Could you call him best coach of all time? He's definitely
best college coach of all time.
He's definitely in the conversation.
Oh yeah, for sure. I bought a book. I didn't read it. I have a John Wooden book.
What are you using it for? A doorstop or a coaster?
It just looks good on my nightstand.
Oh, okay. It just kind of sits there.
Oh yeah.
Little inspirational reading every once in a while.
Yeah. It was, what is it? The Triangle of Success.
Yeah. Pyramid.
Oh,
Pyramid.
God, it's Egyptian.
Jesus.
Yeah, I love the rivalry.
Yeah,
you know,
the crosstown rivalry,
the gauntlet, right?
The gauntlet.
You know, it's fun to watch.
That's a good one. Another good one. I played with a couple of guys from Washington when I was at City College, and the Apple Cup, Wazoo versus Washington. They say that one goes off. Like if you're a Washingtonian, or if that's what they're called.
Okay,
it's like the big ticket. or you can even say the Civil War in Oregon and Oregon State.
Yeah.
And then you've got what the hell? Oh, the Iron Bowl, Auburn,
Yeah.
Alabama.
I love Michigan, Ohio State.
What is that? What is that called? It's like the board. Not board.
Which one do you get the jug? That's Wisconsin. Is that Wisconsin and Michigan?
I think it's Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Or no, is that
The Gophers.
Or is that that's the Lumberjack? That's like the Paul Bunyan Trophy or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I like. Was it the U in Florida State?
yeah, that's good. You
And
got
all the Florida schools against each other. Pretty fun to watch.
you got the Red River Rivalry,
Oh, that's
Texas,
awesome.
Oklahoma.
At the Cotton Bowl, right?
Yeah, and then
That's gonna be fun. Who you go for that?
Bedlam?
Are you a Boomer Sooner? Or are you a Longhorn?
oh man, that's tough.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm Boomer Sooner all the time.
You Boomer Sooner all the time.
Longhorns down.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite in that game. I mean, I like the Bedlam game. Bedlam's always good. Oklahoma State, Oklahoma. I mean,
You know what I like in college basketball is Duke, North Carolina.
great game.
Dude, talk about the Cameron Crazies.
Oh man, I think if we're going on to that, I'm just gonna say this right now. Duke is the number one team in the country.
Did you see Zion?
Oh, dude, they got the number one and number two recruit, and they are balling.
So if you haven't seen Zion Williamson last year, you haven't been watching like high school sports is blowing up now. You should know every top athlete because it's just on YouTube. It's on Instagram.
If you don't have Facebook and watch the videos of this dude dunking on kids,
Well, and that was the thing is like everyone's like this guy can't be that good because he's just dunking on short white guys, and he's probably playing in like white urban America. He's at Duke now,
just crushing.
wrecking people. Don't get me wrong; they're playing the small schools first. It's early.
Well, they're in Canada, aren't they? They're going through Canada. They're beating up on all the Canadian schools.
He is so big. He gets his own rebounds. His arm reach is huge.
Oh,
He runs the court. He does a finger roll. He's got moves. He's playing really well.
he'll take you off the dribble.
And I don't know. He might be one and done.
Did you see the one where he went in for the layup and it bounced off the rim, and without even missing a beat, he gets his own rebound
Yeah.
and dunks that shit.
Oh, he's incredible.
like off of 1 foot, off of a finger roll into a dunk.
Don't get me wrong. He's not LeBron, but he looks like he weighs a good 240, 250.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
I
And it's
mean-
going to be hard to muscle him.
Yeah.
So so yeah, Duke and North Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, call me a front runner, but
Are you jumping on a bandwagon?
I've kind of always been on the
So
Duke bandwagon.
how many times do you think in your life you've put Duke in the championship game of your Final Four bracket?
Almost every year.
You have to.
Almost every year.
You have to.
How do you not?
But even these last, did they lose first round this year?
no, they made it. How far?
Not
did they
far,
make it?
not far.
They
Oh,
made
look, Grayson Allen went kind of far. That's right.
yeah, they made it pretty far. I want to say Elite Eight, maybe.
But so there's been was it 2 years ago? I know there's been a couple times where it's like they're
They lost.
surprisingly.
They lost to Iona like 4 years ago, something like that. Got knocked out in the first round. That was a very disappointing bracket for me.
What other college basketball rivalries are there?
Uh,
Kentucky,
Louisville.
I guess that's one. Yeah.
I don't know. It's basketball.
Yeah,
We're
it's
in
more
football
conference
season.
stuff. It's tough to think about that stuff.
Yeah,
Well, baseball season's going on. Giants, Dodgers.
sure.
I hate the Dodgers.
I know you do.
God,
Bay Area.
it doesn't matter, man. But you know what's funny? I like watching.
I like Yankees, Red Sox.
Oh, that's a good one. That fight with when
Pedro Martinez
and the freaking old man. What's his name?
Zimmer.
Yeah,
Yeah, he pushes an old guy down. Real tough. Real tough, Pedro. Good for you.
yeah. Oh, I love baseball clearouts when they clear the benches.
You got a lot of pushing from the edge and no real action going on.
It's a technique. It looks like think about it. How many guys on each baseball team? 30. It's choreographed perfectly.
Yeah, but he just kind of pushes and shoves a little bit. But then
You got to get it in quick.
Yeah.
The best one I've ever seen is when the batter decides, hey, I'm going to go after the pitcher, right? Mm-hmm. But he throws his bat down and back kicks the catcher.
Oh, that was great.
That's a move. You have to do that.
Every time you mention baseball fight, you go Nolan Ryan
And the
beating the
freaking
shit out of Robin Ventura.
Headlock. Oh, yeah.
Just pounding him. You don't.
And not to mention, this isn't young Nolan.
Yeah,
This is, hey, I'm almost retired Nolan Ryan.
and he's still whipping your ass.
Oh, God. He was still slinging at 101.
Oh, dude, the dude was a beast.
One of the best.
Oh yeah,
I thought, hey, watching him in my lifetime, I'm going to see another Nolan Ryan. I don't think I've seen someone pitch heat like him.
Not consistently, and
Not as long.
and just as long as he did it in terms of striking people out, getting wins. I mean, and he wasn't on good teams.
No.
I mean, he was the man, just throwing gas.
Yeah. Any other rivalries? Let's talk about Live Oak Acorns.
Okay.
So we hate, and we hate the Gilroy Mustangs. It's our rivalry. Everyone knows Gilroy because they're the garlic capital. Oh, the garlic festival.
They're not the garlics.
And guess what? I fucking love garlic.
Ooh.
Who doesn't like garlic?
Yeah, I like a good slice
Garlic
of
anything.
garlic bread.
It's delicious. It's great. It's one of the top 5 seasonings you'll ever use in your life. Salt, pepper, garlic. You need it.
Okay.
Right? So everyone loves Gilroy because of that. And we hate them. We hate the Gilroy Mustangs.
You sure of it? You hate them?
I'm sure of it.
I hate them.
They're the Mustangs, and we had a little chant at Live Oak. What do we eat? Mustang meat. What do we chew? Mustang stew. How do we like it? Raw.
Huh.
It's a little, it's a little old school,
Elementary?
but it's been going. We've been saying it for a long time, Sean.
Okay. We have a very old saying in San Ynez too during Carp Week, but I'm not going to say it on the air.
I'm going to say it because I'm a new pirate. I'm rolling deep. Fuck carp.
Fuck carp.
2018. Let's go Pirates.
And if you're an old San Ynez guy, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It was embroidered everywhere.
And your
Carp
uncle
Week.
is like one of the, at the end of each game, there's a best offensive, defensive, and MVP guy, right?
Yeah.
And your uncle gives these awards away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's entertaining by itself because he's just a funny guy to listen to.
Gabe Prendergast.
Oh yeah, we had a phenomenal wide receiver. He just graduated, and don't get me wrong, his last name is not the easiest to say, but he completely butchered it.
Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah,
it's kind of a bummer. He's not going to be there this year.
Yeah. He's not? Is he going hunting?
No, he's cooking for Chris Joe's.
Oh, yes. Oh, we have a wedding this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
I am too. How are you getting there?
I'm just going for one day. Elise is driving.
What time are you leaving?
After film.
Cool. Can I hitch a ride?
What, the family's not coming?
Grayson's got a football game and Rue's cheerleading.
Oh, man. Yeah, I guess you can hitch a ride.
Yeah, I look like the dad of the year right now.
Oh, man. Well, there's no way we're going to miss Chris Joseph's wedding.
I already missed
the bachelor party.
I already missed the bachelor party.
Yeah, if you guys don't remember in the last episode, I was talking about how I went on a tremendous voyage on a hike for about an hour and a half with all his groomsmen and just had a good time. And none of our friends were there. Roy showed up.
Yeah.
But someone took his parking spot and he had to rage out and had to go home. But that's classic Roy.
Yeah.
So he was there. But no one else. Eddie and Tommy showed up for about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Typical Eddie.
Yeah, but hey,
I'm cold.
I want to throw a big, has it happened yet? No. But big congratulations. He's one of my best friends. I'm super glad I met you guys, like you, Sean, so I can meet Chris because he's awesome.
Yeah, Chris is a cool dude.
Yeah, Rhodes Scholar. One of the smart, I could say, that's why I like UCLA. Definitely the smartest person I know.
Okay.
But big congratulations to Chris and Leanne getting married this weekend. We're going out to Cambria.
Yeah.
Nice little Central Coast spot.
Cayucas. Is it Cayucas?
Do we get to see the elephant seals?
I don't know. Are they still there?
Sean always makes fun of me because I have a son. And if there's tractors or animals, I'm going to stop. Yeah. Do I want my son to touch a SWAT truck or a fire truck? He's into that stuff. Sean makes fun of me because I'm active in my son's life.
Every day they got to go do something. Every day.
Well, guess what? So I just want to let you know, you hitch a ride with me. On the way to Cayucas, there's a beach and it's full of elephant seals. 1,000.
We don't have time for that.
We are stopping to see the freaking elephant seals.
Okay.
All right? My son needs to experience this. It smells like crap. Right? Have you seen elephant seal shit?
Yeah.
So guess what? We're gonna look at the elephant seals. Then we'll go watch Joe get married, and we'll laugh on the way back.
And then we'll come home.
Yeah.
We'll eat and run. Take a to-go bag. The cake better be good.
Cake?
Yeah.
I don't care about the cake. I just want free booze. It better be open bar.
I don't think it's. My guess is it's beer and wine. Big thumbs down.
Sliders?
How good were the sliders at my wedding?
If they just have... Oh, your wedding was... yeah. But...
Would you say top 3 wedding of all time?
All time? Oh, no. Did you see what freaking Meghan Markle had?
Oh, no. That you've attended.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you that. Because, I am the party. It became a top 3 wedding of all time because I was there.
You in your Guido suit.
Yeah.
Pinky ring. Small
ring.
glasses.
It's not about you, Sean, or me. It's about Chris Joseph. I want to throw a big shout out. We love you. Congratulations. See you in the end.
Just another thing on that. What are you wearing? What are you going to wear?
Oh, I have a gangster ass shirt from like the 90s. Like it's black with all kinds of different colors. And I'm wearing my black coaching pants.
Oh, wow. Way to dress
black
up.
is trimming.
Cool.
Yeah. Or I have my like burlap. Like, hey, I'm going to wear chanclas pants because we're by the beach.
I'm going to go.
There's not too much stuff I have that fit me right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm huge.
All right. I'm going more of God. How do I say it? Like a boat party. I got a blue blazer jacket that I'm going to wear.
Wearing penny loafers, dock shoes, or something.
Yeah, I might wear the native shoes.
Ooh, I used to have a shoe store, and our soundproofing in the garage is 1,000 shoe boxes, and one of the companies that I have is native. And Sean's one of those shoes.
Yeah,
I supplied you with a couple pairs of shoes.
Yeah, I'm going to wear some Banana Republic slacks, a blue blazer, and I'm not sure on what shirt.
You're going to wear a blazer?
Yeah.
Is it an outdoor wedding?
It's in Cayugas.
I guess it's kind of cold there. It's going to be cold.
Yeah, I'd bring a jacket. Might be coldies.
I might bring my pirate coaching jacket.
Which one? The retro one?
Maybe it's the only one that fits me.
The retro one's
I've
the
gained
best.
a lot of weight in the last couple of years, guys. So
yeah,
my wardrobe has just been sitting dry.
It's a good thing he's got fresh coaching gear every year.
Yeah, thank you, Josh. All right, well, that's it for rivalries. I wanted to hit you with the blitz period, though, Sean.
All right.
So again, Sean's always hit me. This is my first blitz I'm hitting with Sean.
Hopefully you don't shit the bed like you did. You call it.
Oh, yeah, I did ruin it. I'm not a play-by-play guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I could sidebar conversations about what's happening, but I'm not a play-by-play guy. That's not what I am. I comment on things after the fact once I think of something funny to say. All right, but for this blitz period, I'm going to attack Sean. All right, and
you got to give him the premise of why.
Right, exactly. So when we go to work, we have to choose a box number.
A tip box.
All right, we work on tips, and we have a number, and so we reference it with athletes.
Yeah.
Who was this number? Who was that number?
Typically, It's always football players.
Typically, I want you to bounce around and do your best. Okay.
Bounce around.
I have to change between sports. Best athlete. It is football season, and we are football guys. But if you think of someone who's legendary with these numbers, and some are tough, I'd say the first 4 or 5 are pretty easy. I threw in a couple tough ones. But this is a speed round. And if you will get a bonus point if you get, let's say, 5 seconds per number. So if you knock out multiple athletes, you get bonus points.
Oh, boy, the pressure's mounting.
All right, I have 6, 7, 8. There's 10 numbers.
Oh.
10 numbers.
So late.
Okay, are you ready?
Hold on, let me get another drink of my Bang Energy
Your
drink.
Bang, and make sure
It's got super creatine, BCAA aminos, ultra CoQ10, whatever the hell that is.
I hope that helps you think of all these athletes. All right.
All right.
And if you think that Sean forgot any athletes with these numbers, let us know on our comments, Instagram, Facebook, who knows. Okay, here we go, Sean. Are you ready? First, number 2.
Number 2, God, Charles Woodson.
College?
Yeah.
Oh, number 7.
Oh, I knew you were coming with us. John Elway.
Number 20.
Barry Sanders.
Number 33.
Oh, God. 33, Roger Craig.
Number 50.
Mike Singletary.
56.
56. Ken Norton was 55. 56, Hardy Nickerson.
77.
Oh, 77, Eric Williams. No, or was he 71? Oh, Lyle Alzado.
Oh, that's good. 81.
No, John Taylor's 82. Ricky Prohl.
Oh, my God. Ricky Prohl. Okay, here we go. 85.
85. Vernon Davis.
99.
J.J. Watt.
Oh, dude, you did so bad.
I know.
There was so more, but I'll tell you what, Ricky Prohl?
Yeah.
Is he a wide receiver that we didn't mention?
We didn't mention him.
Oh, my God. That's deep.
All
right.
Who would you have gone with?
At 81?
Yeah.
Randy Moss.
Yeah. Well,
Tim Brown. I
think of Randy Moss as 84.
Okay.
Get your 84 jerseys out.
Right. Number 2 was tough. I can't. Dion in college was number 2. A lot of kickers.
Yeah.
Number 2. It's a kicker punter number.
I mean, Colt McCoy was 12 or is 12.
Yeah.
But
Well, if you went 12 too, I would have went Tom Brady. 7, you went John Elway, which was pretty solid. I like Colin Kaepernick and
Boomer Esiason.
Boomer, yeah. Doug Flutie, wasn't he number 7 too?
Yeah, Doug Flutie.
Number 20, I think of Ed Reed. I think of you said Barry Sanders.
Yeah,
Barry's solid. That was a good one.
I think that's the best 20.
Now 33, I could have jumped through basketball like crazy.
Yeah,
Larry Bird, Pippen,
Patrick Ewing.
There's
Alonzo
a lot of 30,
Mourning.
Yeah, 33 is a solid basketball number. Not to mention Sean Foy.
Yeah,
Not the hitman of 2002.
I couldn't throw that out there.
50 is just one of the best linebacker numbers. Mike Singletary is a good choice, so I'll give you that. Wasn't bad.
I mean, I could have said Gary Plummer.
There's a lot of 50s. Gary Plummer is a good one.
I know.
Holy mustache too.
Yeah, great mustache. Very Tom Selleck-esque.
Yes. 56, you get on LT.
Yeah, I could have. I drew a little blank on 56. I was trying to think of inside guys.
That was me. So I threw out our high school numbers.
Yeah.
33 and 56.
But I got one.
You did. 77, I thought you would just know one. That's a tough one.
Well, Eric Williams. I want to say he was 77, but I want to say he was 71. But I did get Lyle Alzado.
It was
a good one. It was late.
I liked it. That was a very clutch moment for you.
Yeah.
Very Michael Jordan-esque. 81 we already talked about. 85 is good with Antonio Gates is also 85.
Yeah.
He's still in the league, really.
Is there anybody? No, didn't he retire?
No, he's still in the league. Someone drafted him 10th round. And then 99, I would have gone Wayne Gretzky, Warren Sapp, J.J. Watt's a good one.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other 99s.
Like great, like good
99s. Those are the most popular 99s,
I would think so. God, how did I miss the great one?
Yeah,
I mean, that should be his fucking nickname. The great one.
Right.
Great nickname.
Yep. All right, so that was a good Blitz Period. Again, if we forgot anyone at those numbers, let us know. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
For not knowing the numbers prior, I think I did a pretty good job.
Well, we went into college numbers with Charles Woodson and Dion at number 2.
I mean, holy shit. Who's a famous number 2? I mean,
let us know.
Like DB?
Someone's going to get back to us, and it's going to be so obvious, and I'm going to hate it.
It's going to be like, why the fuck didn't I think of that?
Well, we're raging on Bang right now. We can't really focus.
Either that or we're just falling asleep.
No, I'm good right now. My wife is going to hate it. She's fast asleep. I'm going to be
just wired.
I'm awake. You want to do something? Let's talk sports. Want to watch J-Lo?
She probably already watched that episode.
Oh, dude. Hey, we got one more thing we want to talk about because college football is back. I want to talk about your favorite college helmet.
Oh, God.
Decal. Now, there's the decal and there's also the goal stickers. Because, like, for me, even though it might be offensive to some people, I love Florida State. I love the tomahawks on their helmet. I love the spear.
It's a spear on their helmet, not a tomahawk.
No. They get tomahawk goal sticker.
Oh, their goal stickers.
The goal sticker, yeah.
Those are good, but I want to say when you think goal stickers, the most synonymous one is got to be the Buckeye.
The Buckeye from Ohio State. Yeah.
You remember that ESPN commercial from way back in the day? Oh, tackle for a loss, Buckeye. Score a touchdown, Buckeye. Sack the quarterback, Buckeye.
How cool is a helmet full of goal stickers? I wish the NFL had goal stickers.
Yeah, that'd be
just
pretty tight.
Somewhere.
Just a little something extra.
Yeah.
That's another thing about the college game that I really appreciate is there's, just the involvement of all of that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, all right, where else?
Michigan's got some good ones.
What does Michigan have?
They just put little footballs. They put little yellow footballs on them.
Nah.
That's what Live Oak did. We had little green footballs.
Let's see.
When you could fill up the side of your helmet with goal stickers,
I mean,
it's a pretty good look.
Let's see.
Stanford now, I think, has like the axe.
They got something on the back.
Yeah, it's a weird one. There's a lot of goal stickers. I have no idea what they are. There's a lot of goal stickers out there. I don't know what they...
Yeah. I think Toledo has like little rockets or something.
I like lightning bolts, I think, for the Air Force. They do lightning bolts.
I don't know.
There's some out there. Anyways, but what about just overall, in general, your favorite helmets?
Favorite helmets got to be the Ducks, Oregon Ducks.
Oh, they have their whole...
Their
whole ensemble.
What's his name? Phil
Knight.
Phil Knight.
Oh,
when he's an alum and you get 20 different uniforms to choose from.
When they busted out chrome helmets for the first time,
so dope. The Darth Vader look. Oh, dude. There's nothing Oregon can't pull off.
Yeah.
Like I mean, the classic duck logo they had is it is whatever.
Well, it's from Disney.
Yeah.
You actually got the classic duck on there. Yeah, was it Daffy? Donald. Who knows?
Daffy. Jesus, Paul, Daffy.
Come on, man. I'm not a cartoon historian here.
Okay, but who's better than Oregon?
Yeah, you can't. They're at the top. But TCU has come with some cool stuff.
TCU,
Baylor,
yeah,
they get to have fun.
The Big 12 has been doing a good job with switching up the uniforms. Oklahoma State is really cool.
Yeah,
you already said Baylor. Texas is pretty much a traditional.
Well, yeah, some schools just can't change.
Yeah, it's like USC. USC never changes.
Yeah,
I'm kind of bummed about that, but I do appreciate the traditional approach.
UCLA changed it up and they went black. You could wear black at UCLA.
Yeah,
it doesn't look too good with powder blue.
It's Adidas though. I'm not a big Adidas guy.
They're a powerhouse now.
They're killing it now.
And they're Under Armour now, by the way.
Oh, when did they switch? The last 2 years?
Last 2 years ago, maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember you could just name the 5 Adidas schools.
Right.
It was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was like Wisconsin.
Nobody was Adidas.
Well, now Miami's Adidas.
Yeah.
It's out there, but it's weird. It's a weird wool compression type jersey.
I'll tell you who's got the worst uniforms.
Who?
Maryland.
Oh, I think they come out tight sometimes.
Oh,
Maryland helmet with the do you remember when they had the actual turtle helmet? They wore it in pregame, and then they switched to the Maryland helmet.
No, I don't remember the actual unveiling of that.
Oh, because Maryland is Under Armour.
Yeah,
that's like hometown for them, Baltimore.
Yeah, because that's where the CEO
went to school.
I like the Maryland flag helmet. I don't like the jersey. When they go with the flag jersey, it's just too confusing. It's too much. Yeah,
again, I want to mention Armed Forces. When Navy came out with the anchor helmet.
Oh, those were dope.
Super sweet.
They brought those out for a bowl game. Initially, it came out for a bowl game, I think, and then they just kind of held on to it.
I think they even did a Blue Angels helmet. Because that's Navy, right? Blue Angels are Navy. It's Navy Air Force or whatever. It might have been. There's a Blue Angels helmet. Anyways, they take chances and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, for non-powerhouses like that to come out with some cool shit like that. That's awesome.
Vanderbilt tried to do something cool with some chain link stuff, but what was another? I'm not a huge when I got into football when I was a kid. It's hard not to like Rudy and become a Notre Dame fan. But that was kind of my introduction, right? But Notre Dame had a helmet maybe 2-3 years ago where it was like the gold flake twists, kind of like how they do the firefighter paint.
Yeah.
Gold on 3/4 of it. And it was navy on one side with the Fighting Irish guy. Mm-hmm. Pretty solid helmet.
I was told by Rekka that this year for the, what game is it? The pinstripe game they play, they're coming out with like Yankee pinstripes and it's all blue, trash.
Yeah,
it's like trash. Yeah.
Did you ever want to wear a visor? Were you ever a visor guy?
I wanted to wear a mirrored visor so bad.
In the worst way, right?
The worst way.
I like Willis McGahee.
Oh,
I wanted to be Willis McGahee.
I wanted that visor on my helmet so bad.
Yeah. Do you see how they have like words on them and or the team logo?
Yeah.
They're just why couldn't they have this stuff?
The accessory game has just blown up.
Sleeves.
HMW 40.
Get it. Sleeves.com. Hey, if there's any other helmets that we missed or unis, let us know too. Again, I'm just excited about college football. Rivalry week this week we're wearing our grays.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Is it a spoiler?
What?
For the varsity team?
Oh, no, we're blackout.
Is it blackout? Oh, the new jerseys, but it's new jerseys.
Yeah, we're wearing our new black unis.
They're solid.
They're tight.
I like them.
Oh, they're reflective.
That's what it is. It's reflective.
Oh, they're badass.
I love that we black out.
Yeah.
First home game of the year for us, too.
Yeah.
Do you think Jessica Vo is going to come visit us?
I don't know.
I hope so.
We'll see, because I know Chance Dickman was at the last game.
He was. Well, hey, guys. Thanks for listening to another episode of Hold My Whistle. I'm Paulo.
I'm Foy.
Hit the music, because we're out.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together and you come real close. Can you blow my whistle, baby?